Welcome to Staying Relevant, the podcast hosted by two bestest of best pals, me, Sam Thompson, and Peter, James, Jonathan, Joseph, Josiah Wicks.
If you don't like swearing, don't f***ing listen. You fuck-wits.
Oh, fucking... Oh.
Changed it up a little bit.
Bloody
How do
Nora.
you feel about that?
Oh, I don't know. It's just they might be listening on the commute to work, and I don't know if an 8 a.m. fuckwit is gonna really entice them in.
Oh, if you're on the commute to work and you're on like the central line, then it's full of 8 a.m. fuckwits. Anyway,
We've started big.
it's Monday, which is the main episode, which you'll be able to watch on YouTube, Josh's YouTube channel, on Wednesday, and then we'll be doing a bonus episode on Thursday, which will come out for you to watch on Sunday. So that means you can catch us on a
Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Sunday. Well done, everyone.
Make sure you rate, review, and do all of that sort of stuff. It's more important than ever because there are multiple podcasts trying to be us coming out at the minute. So we just want to make sure that we retain our loyal fan base because I don't want to share all of the cash that we're making with other people.
Do you know what they're going to be doing next? They're going to be doing something that we have just done. This is one of the best social videos, by the way, that I think I've ever seen. Have you seen the newest clip that's gone out on the Instagram?
I don't know which one we're talking about.
The babies.
The what?
Oh my God. Pete, get your phone out right now.
What?
Type in Staying Relevant. It's the most recent clip. It is fucking brilliant.
We are so back. This episode contains swearing. If you don't like it, go fuck yourself.
They've got your hair.
The podcast hosted by two best friends, Peter, James, Jonathan.
Where did we get that? Whose kids are they?
Wicks and me, Sam Thompson.
The AI.
Gave away
Whose?
The AI.
fucking birthday party.
What, it's a cartoon?
Yeah.
Shit keyring. We'll bring the party. We'll do what? Bring the party. Bring the party. Bring the party. Are we going to bring the party? How are you going to bring the party? What an honour. What a real honour and a privilege. And a pleasure.
That's us.
What the fuck is this podcast about?
I don't like it.
Why not?
We are so back. This episode contains swearing. If you
I
don't
can't
like
stop
go
watching
fuck
it, though.
yourself. Welcome to
So who's-
the podcast hosted by two best friends, Peter, James, Jonathan.
So they're not real kids?
No.
Wicks and me, Sam Thompson.
So how do they do that then?
So with our team being as brilliant as they are,
Whose voices are they? Is that my
ours.
voice?
That's our voices. They're not real kids. That's an AI generated likeness of what AI think we look like as kids.
I didn't look like that as a kid though.
Yeah, I know, because you didn't have a full barnet. I got shafted hard. I'm ginger in mine. I don't know why they've made me a ginger, but
Well, don't worry because you've sorted that, haven't you? we'll get on to that. So why are we doing that?
Funny.
Is it?
yeah, I love it. It's genuinely my favourite clip I've ever seen in my life. If we were kids together, that is honestly what we'd be like, though.
Well, no, because we wouldn't be the same. I'm 5 years older than you.
Yeah, I know, but if we were just at the same age, other than the ginger, that is honestly what you would look like.
No, actually, I didn't look like that as a child at all.
Because you were fat, weren't you?
I was fucking morbidly obese, and I was blonde,
That's wild to me.
bright blonde.
What happened? Imagine if Pete actually was always blonde, but just had just dyed his hair forever.
Oh, it must be on the brain for you, but we'll get onto that, eh? My little brunette chum. Yeah, I was fat and bright blonde. Have you never seen me as a kid?
No, I've never seen you.
Oh, you're never going to believe this is me. I promise you, you will never believe this is me. I look more like you.
Shut up. Well, I'm not fat.
No, I don't mean fat. Like I'm blonde and like I look a bit dopey and that.
I think we look so good, but I just want to put it out there. So that's a computer-generated image.
So, but how do they do it then? So where do they get the kids from?
No, they don't get
We took pictures of you guys on the pod, and then we put it into ChatGPT and said turn them into a baby, and that's what they
So
thought.
can you turn us into old people?
Yeah.
Oh my God, this is going to be so we could turn into anything then.
Essentially, yeah.
What if? Can I be a dog?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like what? And then
But
what
it's
do I
what
do?
they
Then-
think you would be like.
Oh my God, can we turn Pete into a woman?
We can do dog now.
Do anything.
Let's do old people now, and by the end of the pod, if someone can do old people by the end of the pods, then it will show you how much I've aged through this past.
That will be so good.
The next 40 minutes of this.
We'll
fucking
start with the
pod.
baby, and then by the end of the pod, it'll be Pete looking really old.
Right, you ready for this?
Yeah, go on. Oh my God! You were in Matilda. You're the one that ate the cake.
Yeah, that's me.
Oh, he's got a bob. He's got a bowl cut. I used to be scared of fluff when I was a kid.
Eh?
Yeah, I used to have a phobia of fluff.
I used to sleep with sticks.
What? I remember you telling me this.
Yeah.
Oh my God, do
I
you know
didn't like toys. I just used to go like to the forest and find sticks that I liked. Right, let's move on, shall we? Strange start to the thing.
A nice start though.
Yeah.
I've quite enjoyed that.
Anyway, look, I have got a serious thing that I want to bring up with you.
Oh God, go on.
It's been an emotional roller coaster this year for you and for the team.
And for the team.
We've been on the journey with you.
They've seen tears.
and it was a real low point.
Yeah.
Things weren't going well. You weren't looking great, but you came out the other side, and then you started you look great. You may be taking it too far.
Why?
What have you done this week?
Are you talking about the hair?
I am talking.
I'm
about the hair.
happy with the hair. I like the hair.
I'm just saying, we've now got an earring, a mullet, a whole new wardrobe, a stylist, thirst trap gym photos, and a hair and beard dye. Where does this stop?
It never ends.
Because
it's an addiction, affliction.
Well, this is the problem, is that I am slightly fearful. We've had the nose filler and the other fucking bits, that you may be the new Katie Price.
What do you mean the other bits? I haven't had like a facelift, mate.
Well, you've had the salmon spunk.
The salmon sperm's natural. It's sperm.
Yes,
Couldn't
but
be more
it's not
natural.
your sperm, is it?
Yeah, but still, it's fine. People have placenta all over their face sometimes.
Is that like a fetish?
No, genuinely, that's like a thing that makes your face look better.
I was just like, is everything all right?
Yes, it's absolutely great. I feel on top
Are you
of the
working?
world.
What are you working towards, or have we hit?
No, I think we've hit it now.
Wait, so this is it.
This is it. There's a few more tattoos actually on the way.
Oh, God,
yeah,
it is a midlife crisis. And oh fuck! I just remembered a couple of weeks ago he told me, oh fuck, he's going to do his motorbike license as well.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's actually a midlife crisis.
Yeah, he's getting a motorbike as
Fuck.
well.
All right, stop the call. We need an intervention. What are you masking? We thought
Nothing.
we thought you were good.
No, I just feel like I'm ready for a change, man. I really do.
But there's lots of changes all at once.
Couple more tattoos. I'm getting a motorbike license, hair dye, and that's me done.
What tattoos are we going for?
I'm getting the Star Wars. Have you ever watched Star Wars before?
Oh no, back to Sam. We're fine.
Yeah. He's called Admiral Akbar, and he goes, it's a trap. He looks like a lobster. I'm getting that on the back of my
So you're
arm.
having a lobster with it's a trap.
Yeah, written underneath.
And is it actually going to say it's a trap?
Yeah.
What's the meaning behind that? Come on, you can talk.
Loads of meaning.
What's the meaning?
Tons of meaning.
All right, excellent. What else are we going with the tattoos? Anything else?
Yeah, I've got a few more that I'm going to do.
So, I mean, team, how do we feel about Sam's new hair and beard? I'm going to start us off.
You like it, don't lie. Sorry. Apologies, it's your go.
With the fact that I do really like it. So I wasn't going to be mean there. So you were just preempting the fact that you thought I was going to be mean. I think you look great. I do, genuinely. The issue that I have with you doing this is that you are, if you do let yourself go again, the upkeep isn't going to be there. There's a lot more upkeep to your current look.
There's so much upkeep, mate. You got to go to the
You're
gym.
looking after your skin, you've got gym, you've now got hair and beard dye. There is a lot of upkeep going on.
A lot happening.
If you have a rough time, I feel like the upkeep will go and you will...
Straggles.
It could get quite sketchy.
It goes from glow up to sort of...
It goes from glow up to car crash.
Yeah. Oh, no, I did think about that.
Yeah.
So Pete was the first person I sent my new hair to, actually.
Well, he called me on the way to the hair appointment.
Oh, yeah.
Which he travelled an awful long way for, can I just point out. And then I got the first picture whilst he was still at the hairdresser's. I said, it looks great, you need to upload that. Then within about 2 hours, there was a lovely picture of him. The cat is barely in it. It is just, it's a fabulous side profile. He made sure he got the right side with the earrings so people know that that's still there. And then it's, just back with my boy. You can literally, it could be a cushion. Yeah, but the profile and the hair and the beard look fucking great. But yeah, so just in case you were wondering what that was, Sam's cat was there as well. All right.
Pete.
He then proceeded to go on to a dump. One of my favourite photos of Sam just chilling with the lads in his vest with a cigar on and his new hair and the fucking shoes. Just barbecue with the boys, innit? But you look fucking incredible. So much so that the press has picked up on it.
Have they?
Mate, have you not Googled yourself?
No. Oh my god. Oh my god.
The Daily Mail, every paper is talking about your glow up.
Shut the fuck up.
Right, let me just get it for you. Sam Thompson sends fans wild with post-breakup glow-up as he shows off dramatic new hairstyle. Sam Thompson sends fans into meltdown as he unveils post-breakup glow-up.
They're melting.
Yeah, that's on the Daily Mail.
Oh my god.
Sam Thompson's fans rush to react to his new haircut. The post-breakup glow is giving.
Who's that?
Digital Spy. So you've gone everywhere, mate. Everyone is
everywhere.
Nationally, you are now the glow up.
He's mullet boy. Oh my god, no one's ever written any. You know that they always try and hammer us.
Mate, I mean, I did go into the comments, but I don't want to bring I don't want to bring you down at this point. Let's just let the hair settle in before we ruin it. But you honestly, you look great. I'm really happy. I do think now is the point where you've hit your...
I'm at the peak now. There's now it's just maintenance.
Is there anything else that
Can I tell you what I think I'm at? I think I'm a 7. I think I've taken myself from what was a mid 5.
Brave rating yourself.
Yeah, I think I've gone from a mid 5 to a mid 7.
I would have said you were always a 7.
No, I think I'm mid 5.
And I would
to
say
7.
you have now bumped yourself up.
You can't be an 8. I don't think.
I think you're an 8.
I don't think.
Sam, I think you're an 8. I think you're an 8.
Think I'm an 8?
I think you're an 8. And weirdly, what's happened is you've gone up to an 8 and I've gone down to a 6.
No, shut up, Pete. You're a 9. You're a 9. You're the kind of geezer.
I'm not a 9, Sam. I'm not a 9.
You are. You're a 9.
No, I'm not. I'm very, very grey and very, very old and getting quite fat.
We're a couple of 8s and 9s.
I don't think we are.
We are. We got
I think
back
you're
ourselves.
an 8 and I've gone. So what? The problem that I've now got is that I'm going to have to do something drastic.
Oh my god! What are you going to do? What are you going to do? What can you do? You've done so much.
Which is going to be happening very soon. I can't let you have all the fun.
Oh my god! What are you doing?
So prepare yourselves.
Okay, it can't be Barnet. It won't be Barnet because you've just done the Barnet.
Have I?
You're going to dye the Barnet.
No, I'm not dyeing it.
Okay. You're going to shave it off.
Let's just see what is going to be happening.
Oh my god.
Anyway,
That's
so
huge.
prepare yourself for the Pete Wicks glow up. I have also, just for, in fact, do you know what? I'm going to announce it now. For the first time
I don't even know where this is going.
in 9 years now,
Oh, I know what this is.
I've joined the gym.
Yeah, I knew that's what it was. Pete's in the gym, everybody. Does Pete even gym is now the next question, I think, for all of our listeners.
Let me tell you something. I joined 2 weeks ago. I've not been.
Yeah, but you've joined. But you've joined.
But I'm on the first step of an uphill climb.
Oh my god, I can't wait. This is going to be imagine seeing Pete in the gym.
Well, maybe we should gym together.
Oh my god, we should gym together. Pete, please can we gym together and film? We need to film this. Us gymming together. We're gonna be like proper.
Annoyingly, you're obviously, quite a way down your little gym journey, and
You're strong as an ox.
I am incredibly strong.
When we
Weirdly enough. I'm sorry.
It's the way that Pete literally closes his eyes and went, I am incredibly strong. I am incredibly... He is, though. Whenever we do TikTok... Bear in mind, I go to gym all the time. Whenever we do TikTok dances, Pete is still the one to hold me up. I don't understand why. I can't lift him up.
It's
It's mad.
Do you know what it is? I'm wiry.
Pete's joined the gym. Are you going to get a PT? What are you going to do? How did you join? Did you go up to the person at the front desk and go, hi, Pete Wicks here. I'd like to join the gym.
Well, I've joined 2.
You joined 2 gyms?
Well, there's one in my building. So obviously, you just naturally... But I specifically went to a proper gym and joined.
Really?
Yeah.
And what was it like?
It was very awkward.
Was it?
It's just so awkward.
What are you going to wear? Are you the kind of man who wears gloves to the gym?
No, I have just ordered loads of gym gear.
Are you going to... Don't you dare wear leggings.
No, why would I wear leggings?
I don't. It's in
ballet.
What, a pair of Tarly flares? No, as in like those under-short leggings.
Why would I do that?
Oh, I don't know. You know when people like go and like they have all the gear and they have like the gloves, the headband, and
No, mate, I'll be fucking bowling up there in like some sort of cut off fucking ripped up. I'll look like shit.
Oh, I can't wait. This is gonna be. So, what are you gonna do? You're gonna lift weights? You're gonna run? What's the vibe?
No, I'm not going to start doing... Do you know what? In all seriousness, the biggest problem I have with doing weights and stuff like that is so when I used to, I don't have... I lose a lot of weight very quickly because it's just like skin.
Yeah. So
this is a weird conversation we don't need to have, but I get fairly ripped up quite quickly.
Yeah.
But if I do weights, I start having no neck because I've got quite a lot.
He looks like a thumb.
And I get very stiff. Do you know what I mean?
So we're running.
I'm mostly doing cardio.
Why don't you run with me?
You're doing marathons, mate, and I haven't done anything like that for a long time.
We'll do like a cheeky 10 and we'll keep it real chill.
Yeah, but I also have another issue is that
You don't want to talk?
No, I used to do a lot of running and I quite like just having the music on. I don't need you in me fucking ear roll as well, heavy breathing and fucking asking me about whether or not your beard needs a new dye. Do you know what I mean?
Well, actually, I remember I sent you a Pete actually sent me a message back being like, I know exactly why you posted. I've just looked at my thing. But I put that story because I know exactly why you posted that.
But anyway, so yeah, just a little announcement.
Pete has joined the fucking gym. That is going to be, we need to get loads of content, by the way.
So prepare yourself for the progress.
Oh my God, are you going to do those stories going, loving the process?
Listen, I'm just getting ready for a hot girl summer.
Yeah, we are. And it starts at Glasgow, baby.
Is that the right context?
Yeah.
Oh my God, we're going to do tops off at Glasgow. Shit, everyone be ready for that. We're going to be, when we're bowling to nightclubs now or bars, we're going to honestly be batting them away, swatting them away, being like, guys, leave us alone.
What are we going to be batting away?
Cheekers, the girls.
Have we ever done that?
No, but as in after our glow ups, mate. When I give this guy a test run.
But you're at the glow up. You're there. Have you noticed a difference in the way people have been approaching you? Because you've had it for 4 or 5 days now.
Yeah, I know, but
so when you're out, the people just is it like the fucking Lynx Africa advert? Are you walking down the street and people go?
No, not yet.
No,
but when we both do, and we both have our glow ups, mate, we're literally going to be in there, being like, God, take your pick, mate.
Oh, that was so disgusting.
Okay, keep that out.
Please keep that in.
Keep that.
Please keep that in. Yeah, take your pick, mate. Which one do you want? I don't mind.
I can't wait for this though. We look at us. Do you know what the best thing is? We sometimes
we're too aging, washed up.
Yeah, that is what it is.
who are just at a point where I think now we should make an effort.
Yeah, we just need to do something.
We can't get away with it anymore.
Yeah, no, this is the thing.
We can't get away with it. No,
we're too far gone as well. So we're now clinging on.
The danger is that I think you caught it at the right time.
Just in time.
Yeah. Well, if you caught it just in time, I'm fucked, aren't I? So I might as well not bother because I'm 5 years senior to you. All right, I'm in a lot worse shape than you. There is not much you can do with this fucking boat anymore because it already looks like a leather sofa. I don't know what we can do. I may be too far gone. So it's gonna be a struggle. I could end up looking like Jackie Stallone.
Oh mate, do you know what? You're so right.
You've caught it at the right time.
It's how you, but I'm on the edge, man. Like
no, but you've brushed past. Do you know what it's like? It's like if you're trying to launch a small boat from the beach and you have to get over the break in the wave. Yeah. You've got through the break in the wave.
It's just coming down.
No. You've got over the break in the wave. You went through that period where we weren't entirely sure what was happening and the earring looked a bit funny. Now we get the vision because you broke the break in the wave. I'm drowning. I'm drowning. I'm drowning. I'm drowning.
He's drowning. We're drowning.
No, you've broken the wave, mate. Don't put me in the same boat as you. You're hot stuff.
You're hot stuff. Do you know what I love? Is every
my
time
little brunette baby.
Every time I take my top off now, Pete goes, "Oh, baby, yeah." Oh.
I know it is getting annoying because you take it off a lot.
Show me some now. Oh,
show me some nail.
Show me some nails.
Why have you got nails?
Do you know what? I don't know what it is. Pete's suddenly become like the most, and this is so lovely. He's become the most cheerleader, best mate, big brother you could ever have now. Every time I have, he goes, "Looks great, man. You're looking great, dude." It's so lovely. I'm just waiting for like you to revert back, but you haven't yet.
No, because, well, do you know why? And do you know what the difference is? Is I understand you. So previously you didn't really care what you looked like.
No.
So why would I? It wasn't important for you, so it's not important for me. Now you're taking time and you need to get the credit you deserve for all the work you're putting into yourself because you look fucking great.
We're gonna start looking great, but you're right. We're at that age where it's like, oh, just cling on, fucking cling on, you know.
Mate, I honestly, I think you've done it. I think this could be an embarrassing 3 months for me. I'm genuinely serious as well. This could be quite a ropey, a couple of months. We don't know what's going to happen. We just don't know. Look at what happened to me during Strictly.
You look great after Strictly.
I lost a stone, but that's what I mean. I was only really doing Strictly, which was just cardio, and I lost a fucking stone and a half.
Yeah.
And I did get abs back though, but now it's gone back to a gut.
Yeah, but you can get rid of that. That's fine.
It's just I just really like Guinness.
Yeah, and we can double date.
Well, oh yeah, well of course we can because we'll have our pick. So, anyway, moving on. Loose Men.
Oh, Loose Men came out. Really fucking great, man.
Feedback, how was it?
Thank God it was good. It was good. I was so nervous because you know what it's like? They're like super serious subjects. And you get worried because you're like, oh God, if I said something there, and you know what I'm like, I'll just say things and then go, oh, why did I do that? And so I was really nervous for how the reaction going to be. But mate, it's been really, really lovely actually. Really, really good. I've got to say, there was 2 social assets that went out and they both did okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
People happy with you as part of the panel?
I think so, yeah. I think people really like Loose Men, just as a general theme.
Yeah, I've got to say, Loose Men, yeah, it is. People want it to be a regular thing. I think it's a fucking great show.
So do I. I really
enjoyed doing it.
I'd love to do it with you.
I don't think they would put us on together.
Why?
Because it would just be too much, wouldn't it?
Why do you think that?
Well, because you can only have one sort of token idiot in there. You can't have 2.
No, because we'd both, I feel like we'd both, I think we'd shock people. We'd both go real serious for it.
Really? Would you?
Yeah.
You think?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I think within about 3 seconds, we'd be talking over everyone. You'd be doing the weird laugh, showing everyone your mullet. They'd ask me to do some sort of dance from Strictly. You'd be in the background doing George of the Jungle with me.
Yeah,
and then we'd sit down and then go, so mental health. Yeah, I don't know if Loose Men is for us.
Just as maybe a guest here and there.
Yeah, separately.
Oh, okay, I feel you.
Yeah, I feel like it's something we probably need to do separately.
Right, I really enjoyed it. I think it was great. To be fair.
Good. All right. When is it on?
Well, it's already been on, mate.
Oh, it's actually been on. I thought you meant the it's actually been on the telly.
It's been out.
It's been on the telly box.
Yeah.
Fine. I thought you meant it was the social just the social
No,
bits.
the whole thing's come out.
Oh, so what's the feedback then?
Really good.
Oh, so what people like? Have you had good messages?
I've just told you.
Sorry. But I was hoping for like examples and stuff.
Well, yeah, no, it's been really nice. So there was one. It was so.
What was your main kind
my
of
main
bit?
things were.
Sorry, I was really confused then. I thought you just meant like the teaser had gone out.
No, the whole thing. So,
Right,
so
got ya, sorry.
I know what you mean about you get like a little segment.
Yeah, what's
right?
like, you know.
So mine was being best mates with a sibling. And like how apparently there's a study that's been shown that you don't actually need to be best mates with your sibling at all. And I was basically on the side of like, well, actually, I feel like it's great to be best mates. Not everyone can be, but I'm very happy that I am. The other one was helicopter parents, which I found
Pushy parents.
And like so my parents, very luckily, you met Mickey, my dad. He
Big Mike.
He asked me 3 questions about sort of my life and career. He goes, are you happy, you healthy, you making money? Those are 3 things he always asks me every time I see him. Like if I answered all 3, he's like, great. If one isn't, then we talk about like whatever. But he's never been a helicopter dad ever. My dad's super chill. My mum is a bit of a helicopter. You know what Karen's like. She likes every single one of our Staying Relevant podcast things. I bet she replies to your Instagram stories.
But I don't think she's a helicopter because she's just really supportive.
Yeah, she's very supportive. She just wants to be involved,
Yeah.
right? But I've known some real helicopter parents.
Yeah, I'm really lucky because my mum's always been quite laid back. My dad's really laid back. Like, you know, last question he asked me was, "Do you want anything from the shop?" And like that was like what 25 years ago now. So, like, he's been so laid back, which has been great. So he's definitely not a helicopter parent. But my mum isn't like that. My mum's just very supportive as well, which is amazing. So we're quite lucky, I think, with that. What sort of parent do you think you'd be? Do you think you'd be...
Oh, what?
Do you think you'd be a chopper dad?
I would be... Oh my God, this is great. Do you know,
I think you would be.
I think I would as well. I didn't want to admit it, but I think I would.
I think you would be a little bit helicoptery.
Well, no, so would you. Don't even pretend. If you had a daughter, right, you would literally be all over her. No, sorry. Oh my God. If you had a daughter, you would be omnipresent. Do you know what I mean? Like you'd when I say all, I mean like a detective. You'd be wanting to look at her Instagram DMs and stuff like that.
Where that was going for a minute there. Christ.
Don't pretend you wouldn't. I know you would. You'd have a baseball bat at the ready in every corner of the house.
No, because if I had a daughter, then I'd teach her all the morals that I don't have.
Yeah.
And I'd be able to pre-warn her about people, and I would trust her. But that's her business is her business.
Okay, Dad, I want to go out. It's 10:30 p.m.
Where the fuck are you going at 10:30?
Well, exactly. It's going to see Dave.
Dave?
Big Dave. His nickname's Big Dave.
You're not seeing Big Dave.
But
It's 10:30. You're not.
You said
You're
you
living under
trust
my
me.
roof. Well, it doesn't matter. You're living under my roof.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to his roof.
You fucking ain't.
Yeah, there we go. Well, Dad, yes, I'm going to go see Big D.
You're certainly not going to get any Big D.
This is the thing. All right, well, there you go. You're a helicopter parent.
No, that's not a helicopter. That's being protective over my daughter going to see Big Dave, who sounds like a 50-year-old mechanic who lives down the road. So that's just being a good parent, I feel. It's 10:30 at night.
We need to watch Only Fools and Horses.
Well, no, because we've just finished that. It's 10:30 at night. Now you can go to your room and do what girls do. I don't know what the girls do, but you do it in the house on your own. What?
Go to your room. Do what girls do in your room.
Well, whatever girls do. I don't know what girls do.
Why are you flopping your wrists around like that?
Well, I don't know. Like fucking just go be a girl, but in your room and away from Big Dave. All right, Big Dave doesn't need to have any part of this.
Do you know what? Sorry, okay, I've got so many
If you want to
questions.
go and fucking see Big Dave at all hours of the night, then you can do that when you move out.
Okay, but she's 17.
Well, until you're 18, you don't get to make your own choices like that. All right,
Okay.
Big Dave. When you hit 18, even then, I'll speak to Big Dave.
Okay, fine. Question then for you, because I've now gone down a rabbit hole.
What does Big Dave do?
Big Dave, he's actually, weirdly, he is my age, so he's a year above. He's 2 years above.
2
I'm
years
17,
above you?
he's 19.
Right. Okay.
And so he's 19.
What does he do?
Well, he was at school, and then he got chucked out of school. He's a bit of a rebel, but he's going to be a Forex trader.
He fucking ain't.
Big Dave.
No, Big Dave. Do you know what I'd do? I'd say to Big Dave, I've got a whole list of ladies that you can pick from. Right? Pop along there and stay the fuck away from my daughter. No. If Big Dave hasn't got hopes, ambitions, and dreams of his own and wants to look after my daughter in the way that I can, then you don't go near. This episode of Staying Relevant is sponsored by Compare the Market, where you can now get personalised car and home insurance deals delivered by Auto Sergey.
Well, we all know that Pete is tight with his money. It's actually a bit of a nick, to be honest with you.
That's so unbelievably rude. And we all know Sam is a very annoying man-child.
It's not very nice at all. Well, we've got just the thing for people who, like Pete, want to save money and time on their car and home insurance. Hello, I'm Sergey. That's what he sounds like. You must have seen the adverts.
Simples.
They're the meerkats. You know the meerkats. And they actually now have Auto Sergey. He's here to make it even more simples by scanning for great deals ahead of your pesky renewal. And he delivers them straight to you, giving people like Pete more time to do things they love, like sliding into your inbox. Auto Sergey only sends deals at the right time for you when renewal is due.
I could use the extra space in my inbox, to be fair.
Just make it simples with personalised deals delivered by Auto Sergey for Compare the Market. Prices are generated from information you have provided. Review before purchasing. I love all that stuff. And T's and C's apply.
Yeah.
What would you call your daughter?
I've never really thought about
Okay,
it.
think about like a nice name.
I really like Olive.
Olive, James, Jonathan,
Would she not be
Joseph
called James,
Wicks.
would she?
Yeah, because that's a middle name.
That's my middle name,
Yeah,
but I wouldn't pass that down to my daughter.
All right, fine.
Because then people would call her OJ. And I don't think that's good for anyone, is it?
Olive Jeremiah.
Again, OJ and the boy's name.
Okay, fine. Olive something Wicks. Okay. Let's say you've had.
Faye.
Olive Faye. Oh my God, let's get Olive Olivia or just Olive.
No, Olive.
Okay, Olive Faye. Oh, sorry, mate.
Well-
Olive. Fucking hell. Jesus Christ. Protect him over the name.
Well,
So,
of course, she's my fucking daughter.
which doesn't exist at the moment. Olive Faye Wicks, right? Oh, it's a beautiful name, that. So,
Wicks is such a downer on every. Like, I wish I had a fucking nice name, like I don't know, Moretti.
Moretti. What, you want to be Italian?
It just rolls off.
Wait,
the
no,
tongue nice,
just bear with me here. Let me land. So Olive Wicks, right? You've had her with someone who you shock. You haven't remained together. You've gone your separate ways. Okay, and who'd believe it? But you have. Olive wasn't planned, but now she's the biggest blessing of your life, right? And you're over the moon that you had her. So it's your turn, and you get along really well with the mother, but you're just not together, right? And it's your turn, and you've got the weekend with Olive. Okay, so
well, no. I would either be in joint custody or
joint custody. Okay, fine.
I wouldn't be a weekend.
You're not weekend dad. Okay, fine. It's your week.
Yeah.
Right, it's your week. What is your evening routine with 17-year-old Olive? Just you and her. Are you sitting down? Are you watching The Box? Like,
How old
what are
is
you
she?
watching? She's 17.
She's 17.
Yeah.
Well, it depends. Like, you know,
She gets home from school. She's 16. She gets home from school. Bit of homework to do.
yeah, but at that age, I would trust her to be able to go and do that sort of stuff. I'd run her around to any of the clubs that she may be part of. I imagine Olive does gymnastics.
Would you now? No, not even like that.
Imagine
No,
her doing gymnastics. No, I mean like something like that. I got her a pony for her 14th,
Okay, fine.
so she likes to horse ride.
Yeah, all right.
So I'll take her down the stables because we've got to muck out the horse together.
Yeah. Oh, that's lovely. And then you sitting down and watching anything together?
We
Like,
take the dogs for a walk.
yeah.
Then I'll make dinner.
What are you going to make?
It depends, whatever Olive's favourite is. I think she likes pasta because it's my favourite. So we'll have some sort of pasta dish.
Yeah.
And yeah, then we'll sit down and watch a film.
What if she just wants to watch, like, you know, something that you really don't want to watch? Are you still going to watch that?
With my daughter, of course. Yeah.
Okay, fine. And then at 10:30, she's off to see Big D.
No, she's not going to see Big D at any fucking
Okay,
point.
fine.
Why would you leave having a really fucking lovely night with your father, all right, to go and see Big Dave down the fucking road? The scum that got kicked out of school and wants to be a Forex trader. Fuck off, Wally.
Okay. Can he come round ours?
Ours? Are you my wife?
No. Can he... No, I'm Olive. Can he come round ours?
Oh, God, if you were my daughter, then I mean, fuck me, I'd leave the country.
Okay.
You're not Olive. Don't put that in my
Okay,
head
fine.
because I've
Olive
got a really
says-
lovely imagination of what Olive is about.
Yeah, okay, fine. So Olive says to you, Dad, can Big D come to ours then?
Yeah, you can come round and have the dinner that I've prepared.
Prepared? You prepared dinner?
Yes, because I'm making dinner.
Pasty
So
you've
he's not
prepared.
turning up at 10:30 at night.
Yeah, he is.
He fucking ain't.
Okay, but why?
Because it's 10:30 at night and she's 16. Do
He's got school tomorrow.
you know what I mean? Like, I've given you everything you could possibly want. You've got a fucking part of the fucking guy. Make dinner for you. We've got a great... You're my best friend.
You got a pony.
But so...
Well,
no,
she doesn't like mucking out ponies and walking the dogs.
then I'll do it.
What if she on your own?
Yes.
And what if she wants to go see Big D?
She can't.
So that's where we draw the line.
Absolutely. Yes, of course we draw the line at Big fucking D.
Okay, fine.
But if he wants to come round and have dinner, he can come round, he can sit down, have dinner, he can tell me about what he plans to do in the next 5 years, and then where he sees himself going further and what he can do for my daughter.
And then I come out the room and we do it like bad boys. And I come out and I'm like, you fucking, what are you? Who the hell are you? Do you not know who I am as well? I'm a goddaughter. I'm a godfather. And if you think you're getting through me, what do you do, mate?
I could put the fear of God into him.
Yeah,
just
but
by
imagine if
looking
it's
at him.
both of us.
Yes, I can't imagine you being of any use whatsoever.
But I think you'd want me there for backup.
From Big Dave?
Yeah.
No, I think I'll be fine.
Okay, fine. I have
I'll have a
another
weapon.
question for you.
What?
They've stayed together for 5 years. Okay? 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yeah, they've stayed together for 5 years.
Fuck me, that private education did well. You just use your fingers from 16 plus 5.
Well, let's hope Big D used his fingers. Sorry. She doesn't exist. It's not even his daughter. There's nothing there. It's just air. Right. So.
It's my air.
Yeah, right. You're right. They've been together for 5 years. She's now 21. Still living at home. Hard to get a gaff around here at this point. Big Dave.
Not where I'm from, mate. The council will give you one pretty sharpish.
Fine. Big Dave lives in the council, right?
He doesn't live in the council. You mean he's not at the town hall?
He lives in the council. He lives with the council.
He doesn't live with. You don't move in with the council. That's not how it. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. This is a privileged background. So what happens? You just move in with the council? Fucking hell. Just move on.
Big Dave lives where he lives. Right? He's situated where he's situated. He comes up to you and he asks your permission for Olive's hand in marriage. What are you saying? 21. They can make their own decisions, but
So
it
he's
is young.
23 and she's
21, he's 23. He hasn't got it figured out yet.
How's their relationship
Smokes
been
a bit
for
of
the
weed.
past for he does what?
Smokes a bit of weed.
There's worse things.
Yeah, no, there is. There's worse things. Gateway, though.
There's but Olive wouldn't. She's not like that.
Okay, fine. Okay. It's not like that. But he's... Put it this
What is
way.
he doing at this point?
He's in between jobs. He's slacking a little bit, but they've been together for 5 years. And
Why is he slacking?
Okay.
Is it because of lack of work ethic?
Yes,
or
it's a lack of work ethic.
He's got a lack of work ethic.
And I'm just going to put it out there. Olive is looking like she's actually doing she's got some big moves ahead of her. You know, she's actually going to...
Of course she's got a bright future. She's my daughter.
She's got a bright future, but Big Dave is sort of like that small town guy. And
Yeah.
he's like, I want your daughter's hand in marriage.
Right.
Go.
So he has got a bad work ethic
Yeah.
and he smokes the weed.
Yeah, smokes the weed. Yeah. But they love each other.
Okay, well, that's what it comes down to, is that if he asked me, I'd say, wait there. And I'd sit him down and then I'd go and talk to Olive.
You go and tell Olive.
No, I'd just say, what's happening here? She would be, I probably already know, to be fair, because I think, like, you know, we tell each other everything.
He
But
asks you, he sits there and
If
goes,
she really loves him, if she really loved him,
but you know, she hasn't, she's 16, she hasn't really
she's not,
seen
she's
any...
21 now.
No, but she's been 16.
She's grown up a lot in the past 5 years.
I know, but she hasn't tried anything else.
No, she hasn't.
Hasn't been
But
travelling.
just because he's proposing does not mean that is the, you know, he's locked her in.
Yeah.
Because I'll always be there for her as a safety net.
Yeah.
So whatever happens,
point.
do you know what I mean? I'll be there. She has to make her own decisions at 21. If she genuinely believes it's the right decision.
What if you can
and
tell
that's what she
behind her
wants to do,
eyes that it's not really the right decision?
Then I'll bury him.
But she's like, well, maybe.
But if it's maybe, then it's not the right decision for you.
And then so
If
you go back
don't-
downstairs, you walk back downstairs. Big Dave sat there being like, come on, mate. I want a hand in marriage. This is our future. What do you say?
Get out.
No, come on. 5 years. You've known Big Dave for 5 years.
It's not happening.
Why is it not happening?
Because she doesn't love you.
Fucking hell. Jesus Christ.
I can tell I'm a father. She doesn't love you the way that you obviously love her because she's incredible. But it's not the same. She's
All right,
got a whole life ahead.
Olive, come down here. Your dad's saying some things. Get your ass down here now.
You speak to her like that again and I'll break your fucking face, you silly little I don't know why this is making me angry. I think we should move on because I feel like this is a whole pod about...
Oh my God, Olive is going to have a great life.
wish
We
I had a
need you to
daughter.
knock someone up. You say you miss Olive?
No, I
She's
just
gone
wish
now.
I had a daughter. I'd love to be a dad.
I would love to be a dad as well. I would be such a good dad.
I mean... Yeah.
What? I never laughed at you.
We would be very different fathers. You would be an incredible dad, 100%. I've seen the way you are with your nephew. You are an incredible. You would be an incredible
I can
dad.
fucking feel it.
No, I do feel like you would not be a great single father.
That'd be amazing.
No. I think you would be an incredible father. I do feel like you would need another element.
Why?
As would I. But I'm very protective and I'm
So would I
very
be.
nurturing and all that sort of stuff. You are a great father. But as a single father, the tendency to have personal meltdowns. I mean, you'd be. I just think maybe we should adopt.
I would love that.
I think you and I together would be good parents.
And go to football games together.
No,
Imagine that. Imagine if we were soccer dads.
Yeah, I think we'd be good parents together. I think we'd be very different fathers. I think I would probably be too overpowering.
Yeah, so you'd be a helicopter dad.
But not in terms of what she wants to do, just too protective.
Yeah.
So just trying to keep her safe. Right, I would want her to go and do all the things that she wants to do because she's got. Do you know what I mean? She's fucking incredible. She's come from my loin.
Yeah, and I'd be like, look, Charlene. That's not what I'm calling her. Actually, no, I'm calling mine Rose.
God, imagine if we had fucking daughters called Olive and Charlene.
Mine would be called Rose. I think Rose, Olive and Rose. But
Should we move on? Because
I'd be
this
a
has
great
got
dad.
this has got so weird. But I do think you would be an incredible father. I've
Although-
seen the way you are with Leo.
don't have much of a backbone. That'd be my biggest
I
issue.
think that's what I'm trying to say. Is
Yeah.
I think
if she's like, I'm going out to see Big Dave, I'd be like, well,
yeah, and then
I'd
Big
be
Dave.
I'd be that guy. I'd be that dad.
No, what would happen is Big Dave would knock on the door and go, "Just come and pick up Rose."
And I'd be like, I don't know.
And you'd be
about
like, "Oh, she didn't tell me about it." And then you chat up for Rose, and Rose would come down. She went, "Oh yeah, I'm going at Big Dave." And you go, "Well, it's quite late. Bye, Dad. Oh, bye then."
I'd be like, no, don't. No. It'd be a
And
lot
then-
of that.
And then you'd be the parent that calls non-stop.
Yeah, I'd
whilst
put a
they're
track
out
on her phone,
because
100%.
you regret letting her go.
Yeah.
And you just wait up for her.
Yeah.
And you just be sat there, probably gaming in your pants with a chocky milk, just waiting for Rose to get in. She'd come in drunk and probably on drugs. And that's the difference. I think your daughter is more likely to be a horrible little twit. Whereas mine, she'd be that kind of posh kid that's I'm just rebelling against fucking life.
Rebel against father.
Do you know what I mean? Whereas I would have like a
It's basically Pete saying, I'm going to be a shit dad, he's going to be a great dad.
no, because I would be too overpowering and to the point where I would probably end up almost to the point where we'd have to go through a point where I've probably pushed her away.
I think, at least for the next couple of weeks, I would love it if you, our listener, could send us family hypotheticals for Olive and Rose. So different hypotheticals for Sam and Pete, mainly Pete, to juggle with in a make-believe setting that he's a dad.
So this sounds horrendous because I just feel like I'm too invested in Olive, who doesn't exist now. But it does move us away from Snog, Marry, Kill, which took control of the pod for a good couple of weeks. But now we've now moved on to your imaginary kid.
yeah. So if you have any hypotheticals that you would like to put Pete in, then please send us. This could be really fun.
And Sam, and actually, it would be nice if you could tell us what sort of fathers you, because that's just what we think.
Yeah.
You'd be the best father, but like a bit of a soft touch.
Yeah.
I'd be a very probably too overprotective father.
Tell us our issues as dads.
Yeah, for the kids that we don't have. Shall we move on from that now?
Well, Pete, you've had a
hour we've spent on that.
Yeah, we've still got but you've been a busy boy. You've done some work for Vodafone. And
Wait, Sam, because we did some work for Vodafone. You and I. Yes, you have shrunk a little since then, but we did do some work for Vodafone. Did you have a good day? Me, you, and Vic.
I don't know if I've forgotten that I've done work for Vodafone. I'm freaking out.
It was literally yesterday.
I wasn't there.
You was there.
No, I wasn't.
Literally
Where was I yesterday? No, I wasn't. I was in Crawley.
No, yeah, mate, you were literally there yesterday.
The look at me every second.
Hold on.
I have no idea. I saw a photo of you, Roman, and Vic Patson.
Oh, fuck, it was Roman.
You're a fucking bastard. You are an absolute bastard.
I couldn't tell.
Oh my God.
I couldn't tell the difference because it was like, honestly, it was like looking in a mirror. The mullets and the earrings and it was
Did
all.
you tell him?
I mean, he told me.
No!
He went, I really like Sam's new look. And I was like, oh, well, I bet you do because you look the same.
He copied me.
So, I mean, as a nemesis, now, has he gone from nemesis to idol?
Nemesis brother. Do you know what? There's a photo he put up and I so nearly messaged him on Insta.
Yeah. There's me and Sam yesterday. There we are.
Actually, we do look similar now. Not a bad person.
It's playing it as a memory movie on his iPhone. It's got the music.
I didn't.
That's a photo memory that you're playing there. Sad as well.
Pete and Roman's day of Vodafone.
Why is it doing that?
Yeah, I sometimes see them with the ex. Bums me out.
Why is that photo playing music?
It's a memory movie sometimes of your day. Is it switching photos?
Yeah, like a slideshow.
Yeah. That's when your phone does memories for
What?
you.
And it makes some music. Why has it made it sad music?
I don't know.
How does it work out to be sad?
I don't know. It just does it. Just does a nice little memory soundtrack for you.
How did it know I was sad?
I don't know. Are you sad?
Most days. Oh, anyway, you and Roman look very similar.
I so nearly sent him a message under one of his photos being like, good mullet that, mate.
Yeah.
I don't know. I
think
can't
he's
do it.
slightly further along
He
in the
is
mullet
further
game than
along.
you. Because I tell you, the only place that you're lacking now in the mullet, because I think you're pretty much at the stage you like it, but is the bottom.
Yeah, the bottom two corners.
Are you going to try and?
They're the last bits to grow.
But are you going for that?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And how far are you going with the mullet?
As far as I can go, I'm going to get it really long.
You know, I used to have a mullet.
No.
And I'm trying to find the pictures of this. So when mullets were first, I mean, some of you probably weren't even fucking alive then. Josh, you'll know. Do you remember when mullets had a big kind of thing around about
You sure not
2000,
Mohicans?
2001? I had a Mohican before I had the mullet.
Oh my God.
I actually had tram lines, had like a side kind of mullet thing with a slight shave through the front. I actually, at one point, I had a blonde streak through the front there and then through the back there.
Oh wow, I know exactly. Like a Joe Marler.
And this is how bad my mullet was. I used to straighten it.
Oh my.
I'll see if I can dig out some pictures. I'll ask my mum if she's got any pictures.
I used to straighten my hair as well, actually.
Yeah, mate. Do you see what I mean? Is that kind of stage when you was doing that? People had mullets.
That's wild. I forgot they used to straighten my hair.
So in the gutter, we used to have like
No, we
fucking
did.
mullet. Like, do you know what I mean? Do you remember what I mean? Like probably about 2001 or something like that.
Yeah.
It's about fucking 24 years ago, or whatever.
Us boys in the gutter.
What? I can't imagine you. I actually got expelled from school. Suspended, sorry, for my hairstyles.
No, you did not.
Yeah,
Bloody hell.
yeah, because I had some rogue stuff.
Do you
So
know what I really like is the next line of Pete's staying relevant moment is so Pete Wicks 2025. So did a job for Vodafone. Later that day, Pete also spent some time on the phone to the head of operational fraud at the bank on behalf of the company.
yeah.
That is so Pete Wicks. He's working in the morning. He's on the phone to the head of
Picking up
operational
dog
fraud.
shit in the morning, doing a job for Vodafone in the afternoon, and then on the phone to your operational head of fraud for fucking Louis.
Also on behalf of the company as well. And the best thing is, I was the one who got asked to deal with this.
So, let's just run you through. Got a new office, so we're ordering loads of bits for the office. We've got a couple of company cards. I'm in possession of one. Pippa is normally in possession of the other one, but that seems to have found its way to Annalise,
Yeah.
who has been ordering loads of stuff, and she's done a fabulous job. You've done a fabulous job. Until last week, where she blocked the other company card.
Yeah, I know. I kept on getting fucking phone calls from the bank.
Yes. But, right. So there we go. This is what I like, because I tell you what's happened here is all of this could have been sorted with that little phone call. But instead, what's happened?
But I didn't know who it was.
Oh, who could it be? Who could it be? Because they text you and say it's fucking Lloyd. You. Anyway. So anyway, so she's trying to order this stuff and some big fucking things coming through. And sometimes what happens is they send you a pin. Is this really you? Yeah. And they send you a text message, confirm this is you by saying yes or whatever else. Or it'll ask for a pin code that then gets sent to the phone number that it's attached to. Now, the other card is attached to Sam. So Sam's been receiving multiple messages and text messages from Lloyds and phone calls all week asking to just confirm some of these transactions. What Sam's done, he's thought, oh, that can't be for me. So he's just ignored them. So that card has then been blocked.
Is that what it was?
Yes.
So it's my fault?
Yes, because it was fraudulent. They thought it was fraud and that someone was trying to hack into them. So then what happens is Annalise then tries my card. But because they blocked your card and the cards are linked, they also blocked my card. So now no cards are working. We have stuff to order on a time frame. Quite busy I was last week. Up and down the country doing different bits. Pippa was away. Annalise had some time off. Sam, can you just speak to the bank? Despite being your fucking fault. Fuck.
No,
I've tried the bank and it keeps going through to people, so I'm done now.
No, that's not how it works.
That was basically it.
That is not it.
Yeah,
I was
that's
at
what
filming.
You said, oh, it's a wait line.
I was at filming. I was on my lunch break, and they went. This is going to take 20 minutes to
Right.
get through.
Bloody
But do you know something?
What?
That is correct. It does take 20 minutes when you call the fraud line.
Yeah.
You're 100% correct. But I did it whilst I was filming because I don't know if you remember when we were both at the meeting, we have private banking.
Oh.
Which means we just have to call one person who goes and sorts it.
Oh no.
So I do that, but the problem is because he's tried to call the fucking fraud line as Annalise and fucking tried to do the card still repeatedly a number of times just in case it was having an off day. It wasn't frozen, it was just having an off day, so I'll keep trying
I've done that before.
I'll keep trying it. So what happens at that point is it gets escalated and a report is written about the amount of times. So then I have to be on the fucking phone. I have to be transferred, because even the private banking can't do it, to the head of operational fraud for the UK. Who then is asking me questions about what the transactions were. Running through the transactions. I don't know what the fuck she's ordering. Is that right? For cozyclub.co.uk. How much for? 800. Yeah, fine. Yeah, no, that sounds right. And superiorlenses.com. Yeah, why not? I may have just approved a fucking load of shit for someone else. I don't know. But we just needed it fucking working. So thank you ever so much, team. What a wonderful job you've all done there.
That's so funny. I love the way it escalated so far. I'm getting these fucking 033 numbers, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
So I've solved the problem now, which means that the only person that I can fucking rely on is Pipsqueak. So she's now getting her own credit card for the company, which means you don't have to contact us at all.
Yeah, okay, great.
So it's taken it away from it. So she's then in charge of that. But I had a really lovely time.
Do you know what I love? Is that's a real company story, that is. Do you know what I mean? That's a real company story.
It just went from person to person.
Yeah, person to person, who can hack it? And then Pete, head of operational frauds. It's just so good.
But my favourite part of that is obviously this had then gone on for about 3 days before I was even made aware.
Yeah, same.
Right? Yeah, but...
What?
No, you were made aware. You were the first person to be made aware. You just did nothing and forgot about it.
I didn't know what's going on. It was all.
Annalise then decided she'd go to everyone else apart from me about it. So by the time I'd found out, you'd all fucked it so much that it'd gone to the fucking head of UK fucking fraud. Whereas if you'd have just fucking told me, I'd have just gone, sort that out for me. I'd have gone, yeah, sweet. But then, bear in mind this has now gone on for 4 days. Then when I said to her, don't worry, I'll sort it. She's then sending me about 4 messages. Have you done it yet? She's chasing me. She's having a fucking laugh. Is it done yet? Can I use it? Fucking calm down, girl. You've done 4 days worth of damage before I got my hands on this fucker.
4 days. I need to untangle this fucking thing.
Jesus Christ.
God, do you know what? Sometimes we as bosses need to just step in and handle stuff.
Yes, we do.
Just handle
Yeah,
business.
yeah, we do.
You know? I'm glad it got handled.
But on the plus side, I bought a present for the office.
Yeah, Pete's donated his big TV for the Staying Relevant
When I say I bought a
office.
present, the TV when I moved into my flat and didn't measure, which was not even slightly too big, it was 20 inches too big for the gap. So we've now got a 75-inch screen for the office.
But no, should we get Sky?
Mate, I've got to talk to you about how much the fuck they want to charge us for the Wi-Fi. Absolutely mental.
Really?
Mate, I think we should just hotspot.
Fine. I
Is that a
mean,
thing?
We do it. Oh, God, look at us. We're building owners, renters.
Know the address.
Yeah, Sam's there. We're all going to be in the new office on the 2nd of June.
I can't wait.
Someone please send Sam the directions and the address. because Sam will come here.
I don't know why, but I just kind of feel like we're Wolf of Wall Street now. So I'm like just thinking of all like we could throw parties in the office.
Fucking Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah.
We're Wolf of Wall. Sam, we do a fucking dog shit podcast, mate. All right, this isn't Stratton Oakmont.
I want to get a marching band that come through the office on our first day, minus the strippers. You don't need that.
Oh yeah, because I forget when you book a marching band, they always come as
No, it's
extra strippers.
from Wolf of Wall Street.
So, back by popular demand, it is episode 2 of SR Today.
Oh. You know the next bit? SR Today.
Well, it's live now.
Oh shit, right. Oh, can't swear.
Welcome to SR Today. I'm Pete Wicks, and as always, my very good friend Sam Thompson.
Yeah. And hello, I'm Sam Thompson. We are here to bring you all of the
literally
news.
just introduced you.
Well, all right, just in case.
We're live. Come on.
Okay.
How have you been, Sam? How's your week been?
I've had a great week.
I've got to say, we've been having lots of members of the public writing in. We've got lots of WhatsApps about your new hair.
Really, do we actually?
Everyone loves it.
Well, I got to
Everyone
say,
loves it.
it's been one for the books.
It has.
Been one for the books.
You look so much younger.
Thank you so
much. It
much.
really suits
And you know what? I've got to say, your perm looks absolutely glorious.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. I really appreciate it. So, some big topics today.
What's on the agenda today, Pete?
Big topics today. Lots to talk about. Peppa Pig's baby sister has arrived.
Oh, isn't that just absolutely lovely? We were on tenterhooks, actually, for a few days. They got the forceps out and they had to drag her out. What is it when you... No, sorry, with farm animals, what do you do? You, like, put the glove up there. I think that's a cow.
So, I mean, it literally
I'm
had
panicking already.
it literally had the nation in. Well, people didn't know what were we going to call Peppa Pig's sister. Sam, I know you thought it was going to be Ruth.
I did.
But I can reveal Peppa Pig's sister is called Evie Pig.
Evie Pig, what a beautiful, beautiful name. And I've got to say, Bookie's favourite, actually, Evie Pig. It was at 5-1.
And that's because little baby Evie is named after Mummy Pig's sister. So it's Aunt Evie. So keeping it in the family, which is lovely.
Very sweet, very sweet. Born at 5:34 a.m. on a Tuesday as well, which actually makes her a Leo, which is nice.
Exactly,
Yeah.
which is fabulous.
Yeah, that's good. Which means that,
One of my favourite star signs, I must say.
Yeah, same. I completely agree.
What are you, Sam?
Well, I'm a Leo as well, actually, so I feel
Oh.
quite a bond with Evie Pig right now, which is absolutely lovely. And, you know, the parents look over the moon. The crowds are lining the street outside, actually.
There has been a little bit of controversy, though, hasn't there, Sam?
There has.
Because Evie Pig was born privately.
Yeah.
And I know that's, you know, for the general, it's cost of living crisis at the minute.
Yeah, absolutely.
Why should pigs go private?
Well, exactly. I mean, they've been saying they're pigs of the people, but obviously, you know, with this turn of events, it seems like they may have been lying to the public. You know, they put on a bit of a persona, maybe.
Yeah, and I think it's just people just feel let down. It was actually born in the Lindo wing, Evie Pig, which is where Prince and Princess of Wales welcome their children. So the Prince and Princesses, it's where the royals
Where the royals had their kids.
welcome their children. So, you know, lots of famous faces born in the Lindo wing. But does it mean that they are kind of away from the people?
Well, Pete, this is the thing. This is what everyone wants to know. Everyone's on tenterhooks
How do
wondering
you
what's
feel
going to
about
happen.
it? I presume you've had family born in the Lindo wing.
Well, no, we haven't. But, you know, when it comes to your own family and your own private, you know, your own healthcare, you know, I think everyone's got a right to, you know, make their own decisions by that. But what I would say is, you know, with the social media posting they've been doing, you know, they've been saying they're living with the council, and now they're showing themselves coming out of a private hostel. It just doesn't really marry up. So, you know, have they been almost faking it in front of their fans?
Who knows? Who knows? There'll be more to come from that story when we discuss why bacon didn't go NHS. Sam, take us into the ad break.
Thank you so much.
You're my favourite little piggy.
Yeah. Give us a snort. What you do with them holes?
Oh, oink oink. I love your curly little tail.
Oh, so do I. Your little hoofs are just trotting around.
Evie's such a silly name.
Oh, no. Oh my God. Anyway, up next, dating bios.
After the break.
I'm back in 3, 2, and we're live.
Well, it's official.
I must say, before we get into the dating bios...
Do you know what? We've got to do a bit of preamble, don't we?
Yeah. I love a Rivita. And can you believe they're on offer at Iceland now?
Oh, no.
Incredible. Honestly, there is nothing like a Rivita, a little bit of cheddar and some Branston. All right? Nothing makes me happier than a little bit Cathedral City, Rivita and Branston.
Oh, lovely. And maybe a little pedal up the Serpentine. Beautiful.
Yeah, and do you know what? It would be nice if I had someone... It'd be nice if I had someone to do that with.
Yeah, well, do you know what, mate? Hey, you know, we may be co-workers, but we are best friends as well.
No, that was the segue to the dating.
Oh, I see what you're doing there. Well, Pete, actually, Well, Pete, it's interesting you say that because officially the most used bio by male users on dating apps is 6'1", because apparently, and research shows, that matters. Yeah, that's right. This is possibly a scientific fact or maybe just a bit of a cliche, but 6'1", does it matter, Pete? Height, does it matter, Pete?
As a man who is not 6'1", I would say no, it doesn't matter. Listen, it's not about the size of the man; it's about the size of his heart.
Well, it's interesting you say that because actually I spoke to a woman.
Well done.
Yes.
How was it?
I spoke to a woman yesterday, actually, about this very subject.
Yeah.
And she said no less than 6'2".
No less than 6'2".
No less than 6'2".
Is that because she had some bad experiences with people that are under 5'2"?
With a couple of short kings, I think, actually.
Short kings. Well, I mean, short kings is a term that you know is used by the younger generations.
Ruffle.
Oh,
where are we going? I love it.
In the bin. That's where we're going. But a lot of women do say tall, dark and handsome is part of the thing. But what is classed as tall now? Is 6'1", is that the ceiling?
I think 6'1" is the ceiling, which doesn't bode well for us, Pete, unfortunately. 5'8.5" and 5'8" for Pete, I believe, was it?
I'm 5'10".
5'10". Oh, I don't know about that. I think you added a half on that, Pete. Or...
No, I'm...
Okay, right.
Let me just tell you, Sam, I'm medically 5'10".
Okay, I'm not sure that's strictly true, but it's okay.
A doctor's told me. A doctor told me.
Okay, right.
That I'm 5'10".
Okay. Maybe we should do that on the show, actually. Maybe we should do that. That'd be a nice little segment.
That'd be lovely. Measure the team.
Measure the team.
All right, because I know Josh, our cameraman there, he's a big boy. 6'1". How is it for you? Has it made it easier for you to collect women?
6'1's great. Oxygen's great. Not collecting women.
Does it give you a bigger penis?
Well, daytime.
Sorry, yeah. Really good point. Daytime TV.
Do you think that women like a bigger man because they think, you know, excuse me here if I offend anyone, they're in proportion?
Yeah, well, do you know, why do you point at me and be like they're in proportion? We're the same height.
No, I have 2 inches on you.
You don't have 2 inches on me.
I'm 5 foot.
I'm 5'9.5".
Should we do it after the show?
I'm 5'9.5".
Hold on.
I'm 5'9.5".
Yeah.
You have half an inch.
We've got to move on. You have
half an inch.
We've got to move on.
Okay, fine. And we've got the same size feet. What's that noise? Someone's Tamagotchi's going on. I do have a question though, and I do mean this in all seriousness. You know, people may be lying about their height on dating apps. You know, 6'1", is that a bit of a red flag? If you're putting your height on a dating app, are you basically trying to sort of be like, this is how tall I am, so you should date me?
I mean, I have spoken to numerous people who have been quite let down. It's a form of catfishing, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Sort of height fishing.
Yeah.
But I don't know how important it is for women these days. I think it used to be a big thing, but I don't think it is so much anymore because generationally we are getting shorter as a breed.
Well, it's interesting you say that because You've actually been called quite short in some of the comments of our socials.
I have, and do you know what? It always surprises me as the taller member of the duo. I do find it odd that they pick on my height. And
Someone called you a borrower at one point.
And and do you know what? It can be hurtful. And I think maybe
How does it make you feel?
do you know what? Sometimes it's a case of I try not to let it bother me, but sometimes when you are bombarded with such comments, it does begin to wear you down, especially when you know they're untrue, because you are the taller member of the duo. But then I think the problem is that because I'm not trying to hide it, you've obviously masked your height with the new hair. Well, you've given people something to focus on, so that they move away from the fact that you are vertically challenged.
I'm 5'9.5".
You've gone up 1.5 inches in the past 2 minutes, have you?
If you're 10, I'm 5'9.5".
I'm 5'10".
Well, then I'm 5'9.5".
No, you're not.
I am.
Sam. You're at least 1.5 inches shorter than me.
I don't think I am.
You are.
I've seen you in that video standing next to TV Ted.
TV Ted is 7'10". He's just a hairy NBA player.
Have you seen the video?
Yes.
It's
Yes,
so
I have
good.
seen it. And I've seen the comment, whoever that was. I'm going to be honest with you, Debbie, not very nice. All right? Because I'm not 4'1". Oh, it's so funny. Look at him climbing on a ladder just so he can be as tall as everyone else. No, it's because I was doing a picture to show that we were building things. And obviously you're going to look shorter when you stood next to Ted. You don't know Ted. You've not met Ted. Ted is very large.
So as you can see, Pete hasn't taken offence by any of this, and size clearly doesn't matter to small people.
Listen,
I've always realised, by the way, that if you are small, you add a 0.5 on everything. Don't pretend you don't.
thank you for watching SR today. It's been a roller coaster, but we've loved being here with you, haven't we, Sam?
We've absolutely loved it.
And we'll be back next week with more fun times, great chat and topics.
Oh my God, I've just been sent Pete Wick's old photo.
What?
Oh my God, before we go, the team have just mocked up old Pete Wicks, and it is fucking brilliant.
Okay, so so I've got the Sam one.
Show each other.
So
in
at the start of this, then we did. Oh my God, you're a fucking. My God.
Just ready? Show each other in 3 seconds.
All right.
3, 2, 1, go. What the fuck? No, that's a load. That's fucking bollocks.
The fuck is
You've
that?
done me in there. You don't look nearly as bad. Just throw me your phone. Sorry.
Oh, shit.
That is mental. Fuck off.
Oh, fuck off. Look at the fuck.
No.
There's more wrinkles on that than a fucking Sharpay.
Oh God,
I've got liver spots on my head.
And on that note, thank you so much for listening to Staying Relevant. We're going to post these grandpa pics on the gram because I think you quite like the baby ones. And thank you, by the way, for following the Instagram. We've actually had loads of new followers.
I look 15 years older.
I know, no, you don't look great. But I do actually look a little bit worrying. God, I look like the kind of guy who's seen some things. I have seen.
Should we say goodbye?
Things.
Bye.
Yeah, sorry. See you later, everyone. What a pleasure it's been. Thank you so much for listening. And as I said, thank you for following us on all the socials. Please do follow the YouTube. We put something recently. Every week we put up a is it every week or every 2 weeks or every month?
It's bi-weekly.
Bi-weekly we put up on YouTube.
If you're thick, that's every 2 weeks.
Every 2 weeks, we put up a video, a behind-the-scenes video, which is quite a lengthy video of us, just behind the scenes as Staying Relevant Productions. You seem to really like it. It's on YouTube, so please give it a watch. But also, please do subscribe, because if we get to 100,000 pounds, if we get to 100,000 subscribers, we get a plaque, which we'll be very, very, very happy about. So thank you for all your support. We are going to put, if we're allowed, I feel like Instagram might even take these pictures down, because we honestly look like we should be in prison. This has been a Staying Relevant production.